Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Jamin's Daily. I'm going to give you the men's bracket, March Madness. My picks, which I feel are going to be as good as any experts that you're going to get because they're never right. No one ever gets it right. They're upsets that nobody ever sees coming, but I have a really good feeling about mine. So let's start off. I'm going to put a bracket up here as I'm talking about it. And we're just going to go with the winners. That first round, we're just going to say the winner. So we're going to start off in the South. Auburn is going to win. Creighton is going to win. UC San Diego, that's going to be an upset versus Michigan. Then we have ATM wins, my Aggies. Then we're going to have Ole Miss winning, Ohio State, New Mexico, and then Michigan State. That's the first round in the South bracket, okay? In the West, we're going to have Florida winning, UConn, Memphis, Maryland. Drake going to be the upset over Missouri. Texas, Arkansas, small upset over Kansas. You got the SEC versus Big 12. We're going to go with Kansas is historically a blue blood basketball program, but they're going to get upset by Arkansas. St. John's rounds it out. That's the West bracket. East bracket, we're going to have Duke, Arizona, VCU with the upset over BYU, St. Mary's. Then we got Houston, Purdue, Kentucky, Tennessee. VCU's the only upset. That was both the East and the West. I went through those pretty quickly. Then let's go to second round. All right. Second round, we have, starting in the South, Auburn defeating Creighton. My Aggies A&M beating UC San Diego. Ohio State defeating Ole Miss, and Michigan State defeating New Mexico. That's in the South. In the West, we're going to have UConn defeating Florida, Memphis defeating Maryland, Drake, another upset, defeating Texas Tech, and St. John's defeating Arkansas in the West. In the East, we have Duke beating Baylor, Arizona beating Liberty, VCU beating Wisconsin for another upset. St. Mary's defeating Alabama, which is going to be the biggest upset so far in the tournament. Houston defeating Gonzaga. Purdue defeating Clemson. Kentucky defeating Illinois. And UCLA defeating Tennessee for another upset in that second round, going into the Sweet 16. That was the Midwest. So now in the Sweet 16 winners in the South, we're going to have Auburn defeating Texas A&M, Ohio State defeating Michigan State, UConn defeating Memphis, St. John's defeating Drake. That is the West. In the East, Arizona defeating Duke, St. Mary's defeating VCU, Purdue upsetting and defeating the number one Houston, and then Kentucky defeating Tennessee to make it into the Elite Eight. Now, Elite Eight in the South, we have Auburn defeating Ohio State, St. John's defeating UConn. UConn does not repeat. Arizona defeats St. Mary's. Purdue defeats Kentucky to bring in the Final Four. Auburn versus St. John's, Arizona versus Kentucky. Then we have Auburn defeating St. John's, Arizona defeating Kentucky, and then we have Auburn winning it all. 2025 men's NCAA college basketball champions. So here it is, guys. Here it is. I'm gonna This is it. As I filled it out, gonna put up the final. You don't have the bracket here, folks, but you should bet this. Somebody use this to fill out your bracket and then let me know. Comment, like, share it. But comment, let me know, hey, I used your picks, and maybe you might win something. And we're gonna do a follow-up on this to see how I do. I never enter any of these contests, even the free ones, because I'm just too lazy, but especially the ones where you have to pay, because I never win. Never win. And I never even sniffed winning. So I'm like, okay, $20, I'm not going to just donate $20. So, but so that's the thing though, like I could win. I feel like maybe my choices could win. So use my choices and my picks for your benefit and win your contest or office pool. And then let me know by commenting and then like and share and smash the subscribe button, folks. And until the next time, stay tuned. Jamin's Daily. I'm your host, Jamin. The best is yet to come.